Hi everyone, this is Abdurrahman from Qatartainment. Welcome back to another podcast episode. We hope you're all excited because we love doing board games, and we have none other than the guy from Majlis Shabab himself in our episode today. Right?
Second visit, right? Second visit?
So, yeah, you came on our episode a couple of times before, haven't you?
Before, yeah, I came long time ago actually. I can't remember which number, but yeah, this is my second appearing in the podcast.
Oh yeah. Let's not forget we got Leo here,
Yes.
production guy in person, and
And Ramesh, your co-host, again.
he's not important. We just keep him around for diverse reasons.
You all know
Is
that.
the diversity higher?
Oh, yeah.
No, we're joking.
We're joking. We love having Ramesh around.
Thank you. So,
Don't
Was
cry.
that a tear? Well, so yes, Abdurrahman, welcome to our podcast again.
Thank you.
Loved having you on the first time because you showed us how to actually play Mudir Kabir, which is also known as Big Boss. Very interactive game, to be honest. You actually had to use your imagination
nice.
to prove to the big boss that you're interviewing, or he's interviewing you, that you're actually worthy of the job.
So you kind of progress with imagination, and there's no certain story, or how it develops then.
Well, it depends on you. You're the big boss,
Okay.
and there's the employee who's interviewing, and you have to use
Okay.
your imagination to convince him that you're worthy of the hire. Just like
That's
a,
nice. That's nice.
just like a real interview.
So like an interview, like a job interview.
yes. Hence why it's called Mudir Kabir, big boss.
Okay, big boss. Ah, nice.
I have to say, I enjoyed playing that game.
Well, I like
You
the
like
fact,
being a big boss? Sorry.
I like the fact that you still remember and you can explain it very well. Actually,
That's why we call him boss
that's why
man.
I'm the main host.
That's why he's
The boss man.
That's why he's boss
That's why I'm the
man.
boss man. You know, one day I'm gonna have an office for Qatartainment, and I'm gonna put a small plaque,
inshallah.
boss man,
Inshallah.
single QTR, and Abdurrahman.
He's just getting
Every
getting
time.
cocky now.
All right, so you got some games for us to play today.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, but we'll get to that
We'll
later.
get to that.
All right, so
Yes.
tell now. We never got this on our first time because we just jumped into playing the board games immediately. So we want to know more about you today, about Abdurrahman Hamid, about Majlis Shabab, and Court of Cards.
Okay, so the full package, no problem.
The full package.
So yeah, my name is Abdurrahman Humaid. I'm the founder and CEO of Majlis Shabab, also the owner of the recently opened Court of Cards Cafe.
Which you can find on Store 974 and Gate Mall. See, I promoted
Yes.
it right now.
Thank you very much.
Sponsor us 974.
Yeah. So there's no shameful plugs here, huh?
Nothing.
No
nothing.
shameful. Not yet.
There's no shame.
Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet.
All right.
So yeah, I am. I guess I'm known for owning a board game company,
Yes.
and we made our own board games through Majlis Shabab. Right now, we have in the portfolio around 8 products.
Nice.
So we started with Mudir Kabir, and then we end up with 2 products that are actually coming on the way. Not these guys, no, they are different guys that actually our own. So yeah, me and the others have a little bit passion about board games or games in general that plays on a table like this.
My kind of people.
Yeah, you're cool.
I like
What-
card games.
Sure.
I like TTRPGs.
There we go.
There you go. So for me, as a definition, anything plays on the tabletop is a board game. Either it's a playing card, chess, TCG,
TCG.
right? Or even Karam or Karum,
Oh, nice.
right? Because it's on a table. You play it on the
Yep,
table.
yep.
So these are considered board games in my definitions because you physically gathered with your friends, your family, and then you play and have fun together.
Yes.
So we took this mission of creating board games, our ideas, our original ideas, and just bring them to life. And other mission is just to grow the love for board games community in Qatar and the region.
Nice.
I've honestly seen the opening of Court of Cards when it first happened. I was surprised to see the community so big.
Yeah.
you probably don't have an empty space at all.
I couldn't go. I had a newborn daughter.
Oh, oh that time.
I wanted to go though. Trust me, I wanted to go.
Oh,
I had
okay.
a newborn daughter at the time.
So now she's like
She's 5 months. now.
5 months. All right.
Inshallah, you'll open another one, then we'll come there.
Yeah.
No problem. I hope so too.
A new
Inshallah.
location?
I hope so too.
All right.
So just a question: in which year did you start this, and what was your inspiration behind starting it?
Okay. So we opened the company actually in back in 2018,
Okay.
and we throwed a lot of ideas on what kind of games we want to make, because we had this love for board games. We've been ordering games through Amazon, eBay, or even the private websites,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Like who owns the
create the
creators.
game, yeah.
The creators.
Yeah.
don't
Okay.
build. So, excuse me. When we thought about GCC or even Qatar specifically, we are still in early stages, still developing the
Yes,
board game
yeah.
community. So they don't know about the crazy games, the medium games, and or heavy games yet. So we don't want to go that far. We want to just go way below, but just a little bit one step ahead.
Slowly.
So yeah, slowly but surely. But and this is how we came up with Mudir Kabir. There's a lot of people actually came to us and told us like, hey, this is similar to mechanic to this game or that game. Yes, you cannot escape the inspirations from other games. That is
there
for
will
sure.
be some.
Yeah.
Yes,
There will be some.
Yeah.
Some mechanics, but we added a lot of from our taste or our spices, such as the artwork
Yes.
and some of the game mechanics, but some of the major mechanics still similar to other games. So we launched Mudir Kabir in 2019.
Okay.
It was in a cafe shop actually.
Achha, okay.
So we had a good success actually afterward. And then after that launch, we basically tried as much as possible to participate in events or physical events
Yes.
to show people how to play these games. And then by the time like, hey, might be a good thing to just keep going with, because we had no idea, no clue that we will continue until like 2024.
Okay.
So it's been like five years.
Supply-
Except the COVID years.
Yeah,
Supply and
COVID,
demand. What can you expect?
So just
You supply the people with a game that they want to pass.
Good
the time
entertainment,
with.
yes.
Yeah, and people will keep wanting more.
And they ask for more. That is true.
Supply and
So
demand.
did this during COVID this sales rise, or there was some kind of, because since people were packed inside the houses?
Sorry,
So
one sec. Can you repeat that but farther from the mic? Because I feel like it's peaking. You're like this.
And
You have to
your
be like
voice gets.
you have to be like this.
So during COVID, does there was any kind of rise in the sales, or like people were much more interested because since they were cooped up in houses that?
All right. So COVID was an interesting experiment for us because, like you said, during COVID, you're isolated. You have to stay at home. You have
want
to work at
stay
home.
entertained as
Yes,
well.
you need to get entertained, right?
especially children.
Yes. For us, with Mudir Kabir, we had almost zero sales for us because what we found out that during COVID, people gravitate toward what they know. So what kind of games
Comfort zone.
they know? Karum, Monopoly, Monopoly Deal, or playing cards. Even though we recently launched and we have the hype going on, but still not too many people know about Big Boss or Mudir Kabir.
Okay.
So that's why most of our sales just drop down through our website, or even the sales channels that we actually provided them. Like we provide our games to small shops and some retailers. So if these people don't visit, for example, Aleph store
Yes.
or
yes.
any retailer physically, they will not see my game, right? So this is what we found out afterward.
Okay.
So like I said, like maybe you could cut off the COVID period for 1 or 2 years, and technically we started back in promoting board games in general in 2021.
So I have an interesting question that I hope you can answer. So recently, maybe a couple of months ago, Stucker Music Store has closed down, And I remember I've seen some of your games in Sucker. So have they informed you that they were closing down and you had to get your products back or something?
Technically, what we have with the Sagar, we basically provide them with our original games, such as Mudir Kabir, Anchid Goal, Big Boss, Radar, and so on. So they didn't formally inform us to close the shops, but they told us to basically pick up
Basically,
our
pack
That's what
up.
I'm saying,
Yeah,
yeah.
basically pack up.
back up. But you technically, when you go there, you can figure out that they're closing,
Yes,
right?
yes,
So that is unfortunate because as Sagar, we since the
It's a
beginning.
historic shop. Started as Falcon
Exactly.
Falcon Video Store.
Exactly.
yeah.
So when we were there, we were small. Like we go there to rent videos. And even
I remember those days. This was one of my fond memories with my dad when it comes to music.
there you go.
He was
yeah.
he was a very big fan of Metallica, and I got that love for like heavy
Going
metal
there.
music and just going out and then renting the music or renting the videos. I remember also watching like Baby's Day Out. I don't know if you remember that movie.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
What a-
that's
Yeah,
so
on
huge.
VHS, man. On
Yeah,
VHS.
yeah.
But yeah, it's a historic part of Qatar's history.
So yeah, when we approach a Sagar, we know for a fact that there's heritage there, right? So a lot of Qataris go there, and they do have a section for board games.
yes.
This is why we went there and approached them, and they told us like almost more than 80-90% of visitors are Qatari, which is exactly the target market we want to have.
Not to mention the one in particularly on Nasser Street, there's a lot of walk-ins.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
that's a prime. What we call what's a business term for that, Leo?
Prime
Flagship,
Prime location.
prime
Prime
location,
location.
flagship, anything?
Flagship store, usually, yeah.
Yeah, because
Flagship
it's
store.
bigger than most of the other stores. They're most
Isn't it like the original location, the one in
I
Nasser?
think so.
I'm
The one
pretty
in
sure it's the original
the
location.
one in
They just
Marquee-
refurbished.
Marquia,
the
I
one
think it's
Marquia
the-
was big, but that one had 2 floors.
Yeah, but that was the expansion, I think.
Yeah.
Because I remember it was specifically in Al Nasser Street, the Falcon Video Store,
Yeah.
before they rebranded to Sucker. You know?
Yeah,
Anyway,
then it was the
Yeah.
original store. Then.
mm.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, to your point,
Yeah,
Abdurrahman.
please.
What was the question again?
So
Yeah, with regards to Sucker,
yeah. When they closed down, they did ask.
how did
that
you
we-
like liquidate your assets?
Yeah, I mean it's unfortunate. Like you need to, put your games as much shelves as you
Yeah, as
want,
many
right?
shelves, yes.
It's kind of unfortunate and sad in the same time that they're closing down, even though they have one shop. Maybe they're operating online. I'm still not sure because.
The way I see it, I was sorry.
So-
I was talking to my nephews a couple weeks ago, and I've been asking. Marquia, the one in Villaggio, the one in Landmark,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
one in 01. I'm not sure about the one in Al Nasser. Was it also closed?
I haven't been to Nasser in a
Everything.
while.
And Nasser is not there. Everything is it's not there.
So
It's
we can-
completely wrapped up.
It's
So
yeah, completely done.
Sakura is completely gone.
Yeah.
And to be honest, it's bad. I mean,
But
so many fun memories. Yes.
The love of board games still lives on in other shops.
That's right.
Yes,
That's
yes,
right.
yes.
All right. So
Everything is a learning curve.
Oh, yeah.
You get to learn from all the steps.
Yeah.
So now it makes you stronger.
Yeah, that's true.
So to coming back to one more question, how do you like develop a card game, or you come with an idea, or you get an inspiration?
One of the advices that I usually ask any person that want to develop board games specifically
Okay.
is to play games as much as possible.
Yes,
board
yes.
games.
Yeah.
So you get a grasp of getting to know new mechanics, a new art style. You get the feelings of the game. So when we get all these knowledge base into your mind, then you think about, okay, so what should I bring to Qatar or to the international market? Maybe you'll develop a product for the international market.
Yes,
I
yes,
don't know.
yes.
But if you want to target Qatar, for example, you need to basically make a lighter game, right?
As per the culture.
As per the culture, and then you use something, if you want to bring part of the culture to life. This is what I want to kind of bring if you want to go outside the market, because you need to be unique.
Yeah,
Right, you need to be unique, or do you
That
have
is true, yes.
different selling points?
because that's what always someone's gonna ask you. What makes you so different
Yeah.
from other people? If you're like in a business that is similar to others.
That is usually what it comes down to when it comes to like businesses and retail. Like everyone is gonna look at your products and be like, so different about your product than my
Exactly.
product. You know what I mean? Or like, why should I go to your store when this store exists? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how business goes. But that's that's capitalism at its best.
Mhm.
So have you tried to convert any international old games to the local market to educate them on that particular
Yeah,
game?
the
Like
localized
Monopoly.
games. Yes.
Like Monopoly. It's a famous worldwide game. So have you tried to make a Qatar version or a GCC type of?
Sorry,
Uh,
it fell. Repeat the question.
Sorry.
Yeah, from the start.
So my question to you is: have you kind of developed any international game for the Qatari market, like for example Monopoly, so people can get more intrusive in this because not everyone aware about Monopoly.
That's interesting because they actually made Fortnite versions, Marvel
Yeah.
versions. Of
Isn't there like a
Monopoly.
Doha version of Monopoly?
There is a Doha version that I sell actually.
Oh, so that's your product. I've seen it
It's
in.
not my product. It's something I supply.
I see. Okay.
There's a
I've seen it in
different
Toys R Us,
Okay.
and I've been meaning to get it.
So
I'm not Qatari, but I was born and
Out of
raised
all
here. so-
places you want to get something, it's Toys R
No,
Us.
it's kind of
But it's there.
That's like the
there.
Apple of toys.
But it's there.
the idea of these games, like Hasbro games for Monopoly,
yeah.
you need to have a license for it.
Yes.
Okay, so to basically get the games or do Doha edition, for example, or Qatar edition, or whatever edition, it's white labeling, right? That's the term actually.
we're not being racist. Just your team.
Yeah, but for me, when I want to do a game, I like to make something different. Always.
Yes.
I don't want to open a board and when you look at it, you'll be like, oh, you make another Monopoly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
More
pretty
about it,
much,
then people
yeah.
not interested.
Exactly. So I don't want, even though when you do something like this, you'll obviously pick the sales because it's easy to learn, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Just
yes.
throw the dice and you buy buildings and then make the other
Yeah, make the other people bankrupt. Yeah.
yeah, and then you are the only survivor of that. No, I like to make different games for this market, basically.
Like, do you add a different mechanic, or you add a new mechanic
That is true.
to make it a little bit
Yeah,
more interesting?
there's a lot of different mechanics. According to Board Game Geek, the largest website for board games, there are over 300 mechanics you can choose from to
Wow.
use for your board games. I mean,
Your
there's-
homebrew, basically.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, but exactly, yeah. So you pick certain mechanics and then you play with them, and then you see how it goes.
So another question is, how do you, for example, if you are developing a card game, so do you have a team who works with you, or what is the procedure? Can you just walk us through it a little bit
Or
deeper?
even a research team.
How
Can I-
research team, or
Sorry,
you develop a card game?
Can I stop you there, Ramis?
Yeah.
Ask the same question, but have Abdurrahman ask it, because to kind of give spotlight to
If
someone
you're
else.
dominating,
You're kind of dominating the question.
think I'm going to get
the
the
Q&A.
Yeah,
no, I get it. I get it. I'm not stopping you from doing it. Just
Yeah.
have
You can ask,
Abdurrahman
just
ask it.
Walk
yeah.
us through the procedure of how
The
an
process
idea
of how to
comes
create
and
the
how you
game. Yeah,
develop
yeah.
First of all, I'd like to thank you because you're insinuating that I'm articulate.
It's not that. I'm gonna cut this out. The point is,
Sorry,
okay,
no,
so
no,
like,
no, no.
so everyone gets to talk, basically.
Yeah,
You know.
Okay, so I think you're trying to say is, does he have a team that does
Yeah, works-
research
Yeah,
and
yeah,
development?
Okay, are you ready?
Research. and
yes,
Ask the question.
Okay. Do you have a team that's in charge of research and development for the games, like to understand what are the trends, what are the mechanics, things like that?
very interesting questions, and I can answer that for sure. Majlis Shabab is owned by one guy. There are certain partners, and there are certain, for example, authors that I deal with. Okay. So when it comes to developing games, for me, I do it myself, and then I try it with other close groups,
Yes, yes.
friends,
You play
families. Play test them.
Yes.
Right. But right now at my cell phone, there are more than 10 ideas that for board games that I want to bring to life.
Nice.
But not necessarily each one of them should come first, right? So it'll be like, okay, this is interesting for this time and this period, or will this be expensive, or will this be cheap? So because to me, I want to build a portfolio. So, for example, Mudir Kabir is a discussion game, a social deduction game, right? Radar is a card game, a quick play card game, right? And it's much cheaper.
Yeah.
And then you have an educational game called Inchudgul. It's more expensive, but it's educational. And then we have something on the side.
It means, what are you saying? Inshudgul means, what are you saying?
Yes, I got that. I live here. I live and work here.
Thank you. I didn't get it. So thank you for me.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it.
You should have pointed it to him.
I didn't know.
So,
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
So we have other products such as Ask Me and Answer Me. These are basically ice-breaking tools. So what I want to do is build a portfolio of games and then see the prices that I'm hitting. Am I hitting cheaper prices or high prices? And this is how I came up with actually Radar. When I saw our games is always like it's 180, it's 200, it's 220. Maybe I should go lower. So let me design something simpler.
It will reach more people.
Yeah.
Something
More
like that.
accessibility.
More accessibility in terms of price.
Yes.
And easy to teach.
Consumer friendly also.
Yes. So in terms of how I start, like I said, you can start it anywhere through your cell phone, pen and paper. Have you been in my session in Geekend? Because I've recently done a whole 1 hour session teaching people how to make board games.
I've
basically.
seen
I think it was on the last day.
It was on Thursday, second day.
I was not. We weren't on Thursday.
Yeah, we weren't there on Thursday. Most of us
I and
were.
Abrar were there. I saw you at the same, but we were busy recording the event, so we couldn't attend it.
Okay. So basically, I spoke about this. It's and for me, it's a knowledge. It's available on YouTube or internet or even box.
Okay.
And I just wanna like teach people and give it away. For not like you have the right to know something like this.
Yeah.
How to
It's
create
interesting.
game.
It's interesting.
How to make a game. You just start simple. Some people use a spreadsheet like I do. Some people use Word
Pen and
document.
paper also.
Or
yes.
pen and paper. You can start very simple.
Whichever helps
Yeah,
easier
yeah.
for them.
Yes. And many of our games actually we started with A4 paper. We just write on them with pencil and that's it.
Your ideas.
Yes, it's ideal.
So just
I
to
have
add to it,
a.
I want to be a part of your next card session when you introduce a new game. I want to be the sample audience to try the game.
Sure, we can say. Put you on
We'll
the
set it up.
closed-
We can
closed
cover
group,
it
yeah?
for the channel. as
Yeah.
well,
No problem.
We'll
Yeah.
do a
I
sample.
have a question actually. Have you ever thought about bringing these board games, or at least some of these card game, like icebreaker card games, to the corporate world? Like for example, if I was, sorry, we have to restart.
Why?
Because it's been a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
And
Okay. So yeah, the have you ever thought about bringing these icebreaker card games or board games into the corporate world? Like for example, if I went to an interview, or if I'm interviewing someone, I could use some of these cards as like an icebreaker tool to like get to know the person more on a more personal level as opposed to a very professional level.
Okay, good question. Mudir Kabir is one of the good games that can be used in the corporate world, as you mentioned. I actually pitched this idea to some of the company here in Qatar. No need to mention names.
Sure, no
But
problem.
because I know there is a challenge of understanding what board game is, so technically they ignore it, right? But they don't, because they don't understand, which I don't blame them.
Yes,
They're not
yes.
dedicated enough.
They're not
Yeah.
educated enough, and this is kind of part of my
Yes.
my job to
Interesting.
do
Yeah,
it,
yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah.
But I can tell you that a lot of trainers actually they bought these ice breaking tools and Mudir Kabir and Inchudgul, and they use it on their training sessions.
Yes, yes.
They use it most of the time.
Yeah, I asked this because I saw something on LinkedIn.
Okay.
They were promoting a card game product, and basically the interviewer will take one, and then so it's a back and forth.
Okay.
So instead of just one person being interviewed, it's a back and forth,
Okay.
and it makes it a bit more fun, like a bit more engaging for both parties, and makes it more of a human interaction than an what do you call it? Like
the uncomfortable interview.
yeah.
With the
So it's a lot less awkward,
Right.
I mean,
So
I,
that's why I wanted to ask it, because like I wanted to see his
I think
point of view.
Mudir Kabir should be a good thing.
I think it would be a good
during
icebreaker
interviews.
also. Yeah,
During
for
interviews.
yeah.
With
Yeah,
the
that's
HR,
true.
they are playing with the
imagine if Mudir Kabir is actually applied as an
HR interview
as an
now.
HR requirement for people to actually do interviews, it would help at least broaden creativity.
Yes, that's
You know,
true. Yeah, yeah.
That's a
Critical
part.
thinking that you
Not-
can get
and
the
it
person
would
out.
literally take out the uncomfortableness
Yeah.
to a whole new level. Because you're in an interview right now, okay, and for a job, all right, you want to get it. So what happens? You get nervous. You
Yes,
start
yes, yes.
sweating. You start pondering all your life choices.
Yeah.
Every negative thought that's in there.
Yeah.
So what happens when you introduce a small
Yeah,
card
it
game?
removes all of the
removes-
nerves, you know.
Yeah.
I actually have a friend in the Philippines. He owns a business, and whenever he interviews people, he'll ask them, "Do you play D&D?" And he'll do like a 3-minute session with them, and he'll ask, "Okay, you find yourself in a forest. You have your bow, you have your dagger, and then in the distance you hear a twig snap. What do you do?" Yeah, and then they go this back and
It's a
forth.
good kind of-
But it's also a good way to see how fast this guy can think. You
yes,
know,
critical thinking. is the
critical
best thing,
thinking,
yeah.
exactly under pressure.
Yes.
You know what I
How
mean?
do you react to situations?
Yes,
Which
yes,
is the
yes.
main part of the day-to-day office
And
work.
creative thinking as well. Yeah.
Right.
So that's why I wanted to ask that question, because I feel like it's an interesting thing to add to a corporate world, you know, to a corporate setting. And like obviously it builds more engagement with the employees and the employer, as opposed to just being employer is employer.
A normal,
Yeah.
formal interview. Yeah. Just another question: are you developing any card game or board game at the moment?
Yes.
Has to, man.
So when can we see getting it full-fledged into the market?
Right now there are 2 games coming on the way.
Okay, mashallah.
Okay, so you'll see one of the biggest games that we ever developed, and I
Oh,
don't
nice.
think we will be reaching that level again because it's very tough to produce such board games. And we actually showed this game in Court of Cards Cafe.
Okay.
We played it with one group, and they liked it. So you probably see it pretty soon in the market, but I'm planning to do some sort of I don't know, marketing for it.
Yeah.
So that's
Okay.
one.
Before it goes on the market, can we get exclusive premiere?
I
was about to
If we
ask.
can do, yeah. If we
I
can
do not mind. Well, this is why we brought these games here.
Nice.
right?
Let's go.
Yeah, getting back to these,
Yes.
we want to know about it.
Okay.
So please.
Yeah. All right, so Abdurrahman, let's dive into the game, shall we?
Okay. So as I promised, right?
I'm excited.
I am.
We have
I'm excited.
new games
Yes.
actually launched in Geekend, last Geekend. And there are 5 games. These games, we consider them as our own games because, for example, we have Bandido. We used to sell Bandido in English version only, but now what you see is basically Arabic and English.
Localized version.
So it's a bilingual version. So it is what we call a localized version of Bandido or these games. The one who localized these games, it's Majlis Shabab.
Right.
So for us, this is a huge milestone that we localize games. So
Hence why you have your logo.
Yes.
yes, we have. our
Are these some of your flagships?
well, we just launched them, right? So I
okay.
would consider them a flagship.
A flagship,
because,
yeah.
These guys are really very, you know, when it comes to packaging, they're
Very
all
colorful.
the same size,
Size,
right?
yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're-
Yeah, but the colors are good.
It's very pastel, yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Very easy on the eyes.
So for us, when we made games and we brought them to the world through Spiel events in Germany, we were only showing our board games. But when we came back, we had the strategy about bringing other board games because one of our goals is to grow the board game community,
Yes,
right?
yes, yes.
So it won't be enough only for our games. We want to bring other games. So we brought hand-picked international games, localized games. That was back in 2021, 22, 23. But for this year, we went a step ahead and we grabbed the license for these 5 games. So this company, a Swiss company called Helvetic, they have a lot of games, card games, mostly on these sizes, and we picked a bunch of them and we start selling them here in Qatar early this year. We saw a good attraction for these games because they are in an accessible price Also, they are small, which you can carry them everywhere.
Anywhere,
It's a
yes.
Yeah, it's a pocket-sized games.
Yeah.
And what's important is most of them are fun to play.
Yes.
That's the
Okay,
fun.
of course.
So that's the idea.
Has to be entertaining.
Yes, it has to be entertaining.
Yes, of
Exactly.
course.
No, it has to be Qatartaining.
Ah,
What he did.
good
See what I
one.
did there?
I see what you did there.
All right. So we can start with Bandido. So most of these games are easy to teach and easy to understand.
Yes.
So Bandido, he is, look, it's Arabic here and English on the other side.
Nice.
Right? So Bandido is a prisoner, right? And he is, I usually do it like this so people understand what game we playing.
Yeah, sure.
So Bandido is a prisoner and he's digging his own freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he has 5 ways to
Escape.
escape,
Okay.
basically. Now our job is to collaborate and close these holes
Okay.
and not to make him escape.
I see. Okay.
We either put him in a loop or close his
exits, yeah.
right?
Okay.
So we have these bunch of cards. Everybody will have 3 cards.
So
each.
players have to work together.
Yes, we can work together, saying like, "Hey, I can close this side, leave this
And
side to me."
I cannot show you my cards.
That is true.
Okay.
You cannot show the
Yes.
cards. So, for example, let me play this card. Put this in the middle.
Yep.
Play this card, and then I draw a card.
So
Ha.
after every turn, you play a card and then draw a card.
Yes,
Okay, I
you
see,
always
I
have
see.
to have 3 cards.
Okay.
If we run out of cards, Bandido wins.
Escapes. Okay.
Okay.
So the
Okay.
game
That's a nice
actually,
twist.
so the game basically wins.
Hmm.
So would you let this piece of art,
No.
No, not at all.
or
Not at all.
should we?
Hell
our-
no.
Now we are all competitive here.
Yeah.
Staying inside.
Yes, exactly. So
We defeated Jason
Yes.
They did this
after
with Jason.
3 hours.
after 3 hours, all
After
right.
3 hours,
So-
yeah.
And we that was after 2 encounters, which was supposed to be 5.
It was supposed to be 5.
Okay.
It went on only 1 o'clock.
Yeah. And
Well, let's not get into that.
well,
Let's
one of our
proceed.
basically one of our guys had a very poor.
Very poor rolls.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so but you're not
critical
letting him
failures.
out
Right.
now.
So,
Try that.
your turn?
So my-
Yes,
His turn? We'll go this way? Okay.
clockwise.
Okay, clockwise.
Okay, so we're supposed to.
Just,
We're
just
supposed to block him, yeah,
Just
basically.
to ask a question, what does this torchlight mean?
It means we
We blocked
the-
this section.
Okay, so he
basically.
can't go this way now.
Yeah.
Well, he can. There's how many exits we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
Okay,
So
okay.
in which case, then I'll play this card.
There you
Nice.
Block a little
Okay.
bit more.
So now there's three
go. Now you have
exits.
to draw.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
card. Raise your turn.
Yep. That was good.
Yeah, I see. Right, so I'm gonna block that end, the end of the hallway. Could you
Okay.
place that for me, please? Block
Yeah?
the end of
No,
the hallway.
This one.
The other way.
Wait.
Yeah.
Remember, no.
No, it
like-
can't go this way. It has
No,
to-
match
No, no,
match
here,
the
here,
path.
here.
Yes.
Yep.
Ah, okay.
It
Yeah.
can go this way.
Ah, okay.
And then you draw the card.
Closes.
So, and I can do, for example, this. Yeah. And then I draw a card.
See how it
Alright,
works
so-
now. I get it.
This one.
Mhm.
This is something new totally.
Right. Card.
Here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My turn?
Ramis.
My turn.
Very
Good.
good.
Nice,
Nice man,
nice. Okay, okay. So now he has 1, 2, 3, 4 exits. So we went from 3 to 4. And,
Can you give hints about cards that you?
Yeah, you basically can tell.
yeah, you can say like, hey, I can block this
I can
one.
block this way.
So
or
I
that
have,
way.
I have. Okay, what I can do here is I can block this
Okay.
Okay.
directly.
Alright.
I need maybe 2 of you guys to handle the 2 here.
Okay.
Okay.
I think I got
Done.
a card.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're down to
These
3
two-
exits
these
again.
two now.
Yeah. So
Two
Okay.
are remaining.
So this is interesting because there is a rule. If I don't have cards
To block this.
to basically block this or find a way for this,
mhm.
I can basically take these cards, put them on the bottom, and draw other
and then
three
draw
cards.
3. Yeah, okay, okay.
This is a very hard card to
Yes.
Yeah.
actually
Yes.
find.
But
2 and 1.
Yeah, 2 and 1.
do they all have to connect to the path?
I
or
feel
can
like the
you-
path has to all connect, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So you cannot place a card that has like a path connecting here or here. That's
Yeah,
already
exactly.
closed.
Yes.
For example, if I put this in here,
Then that
no way we win.
yeah, because this part
This one's
path
open.
is,
Yeah.
open,
You
yeah.
have
There's
to
no-
close all the.
And once you have put the card, we can't move it also. We can't change the card.
No.
No.
Change the
Okay.
card.
Okay.
So now the,
Also, you have to commit to your play.
yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. I mean, this is interesting because I don't have any cards actually to put in there.
Mhm.
Do you have any cards too?
So that was.
So
that
you
was-
can pass
that was
your
my
turn
next-
if you don't have any
That
cards.
was my next question. But can I draw a card after if I don't have a card? That
No, you have to put all the 3 and then you have to pick
Yeah.
all new 3.
Yeah.
And then again, if you don't have it, then you have to pass it to me.
Okay, so now I don't have a
You
card.
have
To
to
Yeah.
put 3.
Yeah, so put 3.
Draw
yeah.
3.
This is very hard actually. This
Yeah. This positioning is very bad.
we shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah.
Maybe we should change it.
Don't worry, I got a good one.
Okay.
All right, so
Nice.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay, good.
Yeah,
Very
perfect.
good.
Okay.
Okay.
now he has one exit.
Ah.
Now he
Yes.
has 1 exit. Yes.
Yeah.
Now you draw a card.
Oh yeah,
Ah,
that's
yeah.
right. Turn.
Can you
My
finish
turn?
it, Ramiz?
You get,
finish it.
if you get a
It's 1 exit.
if you got a flashlight, use it.
No, I don't have the flash.
You have anything that can be used.
You can. Do you want a mulligan? Sorry, not mulligan. I'm thinking TCG
I
terms.
I can make 2
Do
exits.
you want to discard and then
Sure.
take 3?
I can make 2 exits.
Sure.
Okay. We created more
We
openings.
Yeah, exactly.
Anywhere.
Put it anywhere.
Go, Bandico, go!
Anyway, at
go,
this point.
go, you're free!
Yeah, we created it.
Yeah, like
Wow.
we can do this, something like this together.
Okay.
Yalla, Sochi.
Go. Leave.
Go,
Leave.
go,
Leave.
go,
Leave.
Go, man, go.
Leave. You're free. You outsmarted us.
I got the vehicle outside.
And then, what do you guys think of Bandido?
This was actually pretty fun, but it required us to understand that teamwork.
mechanics.
Yes.
Teamwork is a must in this game.
I feel like the second playthrough we'll get it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Because like the first time we were kind of figuring out what to do,
How
you
it
know.
works, yeah.
But the premise was there. You block all the exits or loop him around and then block.
No, but the thing now that we learned that you cannot use the flashlight as soon as you get it.
Yeah. That's the
that-
strategy.
That was the first.
So that's the tip you want to give it to the
Yeah.
players,
Yeah, to the
huh?
players.
Yeah.
Keep
Alright.
your flashlight.
Keep the
safe.
flashlights to the last.
Once you get there, you use it properly. Then you can block the path.
And make the path.
Oh,
as
because
small
every
as
turn you get a new
possible
card
so that-
anyway.
So you don't create much exits. Oh yeah.
So you kind of want to just loop the paths as much as you can.
Oh yeah.
All right.
And then we
so
can, yeah.
This is Bandido.
This is
Actually,
great. This is
Loved
great
it.
fun.
Yeah,
I love
it
Bandido.
is available actually in the website store 974,
Mm.
and there is also a not the localized version yet,
Yes.
but the English version is there, and there is also Bandida, his sister.
Okay.
That SOB has a sister.
Yes, and she is naughtier.
Naughtier?
Yes,
I
there
do.
is-
Can you walk it through us?
Sure, it's I didn't bring it today because I only
She's
brought
not
that.
here. I get
She's
it.
not here, but she has more cards,
More cards.
action cards, where basically you can remove tiles or cards, or you have extra cards.
That's an advantage.
It's an extra. It's an extra step. Yeah.
Extra action.
Extra mechanic.
And
yeah.
if you buy them together, you can play several game modes with both games. So either
You can mix and match.
yes, make them escape together, make them meet up, and then escape together. You help them escape in this
So
case.
you can put Bandido and Bandida,
Together.
the center cards.
Together.
yes.
Ah,
See?
that is so cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
So it's not limited to the
We
one thing.
literally
That's
get- we
great.
literally
Modular.
There's a kind of an
Modular.
expansion.
We literally need a bigger table for that.
We do.
Yeah.
We do.
Maybe
No, I will.
things
But
look
like as a testament to how fun this was, I will pick this up from his
No, it's
website.
okay. Thank you very much. for that.
I will pick it up because I feel like my son will enjoy this.
If I ever travel,
It's a good family game.
Yes.
You want to
if
sit
I ever
with
travel, I would spend hours playing this with my family. for
I
real.
mean, that's the case. It's a pocket game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not, it's
Yeah.
not heavy. It's not, and it's also
And it's
fun.
easy to
Like
it's
just
easy
to add
learn,
to it,
yeah.
in India back home when we have this train rides, it's quite long for 18 to 22 hours.
Yeah.
So we kind of carry Uno cards with us to just pass on the time. It's a very good addition to that.
Are the
Yeah.
tables big and
No,
the
we can make it.
okay.
Yeah. I play Magic on the airplane when we travel from
Okay.
like inbound from the
So
Philippines.
the kill
Yeah.
time, it's much better. Good option.
Right.
All right, so we tried Bandito. What's
Yes.
next?
So next game we will see, because I promised you 3 games.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
I will like keep that there.
Okay. So the next one is Tokano.
Okay.
Tokano.
So there is a bird
Mm-hmm.
called Tokano.
Yes.
In Arabic is At-Tuqan. Okay. So it is also short and easy game. It's 2 to 4 players.
Okay.
Okay.
So what we have here is also bunch of cards.
The numbers on the cards.
Spoilers alert.
uh,
We have cards again.
Yeah, yeah. These games also always carry cards. So what we do here is
How is this?
very simple game, okay? But you have to think strategically a little bit.
So you can't play Ramiz. You
How's
don't.
about you?
Shut up. I played Yu-Gi-Oh for many
Oh.
years.
Okay.
And
So okay, now this card, we have this card.
Okay.
Then we have this card, and then we have this card.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then the last one. Let's put here. Okay, this one.
So these are 4 categories.
These are no. Let me tell you. So when we play, we are considered as Tokano birds. Okay, so
Okay,
we're
we're
all
birds.
So
Okay.
these birds love these fruits.
Mm-hmm.
So what we need to do is to gather fruits as much as possible.
Okay.
Whoever has, most points wins the game.
Okay.
So what do we do here? Let me start, for example. So I have options. Either I take from this row, or this row, or this row.
Okay.
There is a difference. So this card, for example, gives you 1 point if you have 1 card. If you have 2 of the kind of the same card, you get 2 points. You accumulate 3 points. Accumulate 4 points. With this fruit is 1 point, 3 point, 6 point, and so on. This one is 3, 6,
Higher.
9.
Okay.
Higher.
This one is 0,
the lowest.
-2,
Okay.
minus
This was
4.
negative.
Okay.
Okay.
So the lychee is the highest.
So yeah, so if it's my turn, what I do is you take the whole row and I place them in front of me.
Okay.
Okay, and then we do like this. 1, 1, and then 1. Now it's your turn. You need to pick up one of the rows. Okay. So
just to add, you start with 4 cards.
yes,
Okay.
this is interesting because at the end of the game, whoever has the highest of this fruit gets 1 point of each fruit. Whoever has the lowest of this fruit get -1.
Okay. Okay.
Right? So you
I
have
get
to
it.
kind
I get it.
of commit when you.
Can you just explain that point again? I'm just.
Sure. So by the end of the game, is when we finish all the cards,
All the cards,
basically,
okay.
and have 2 rows available because everybody will play equally,
Okay.
starting from me. So whoever has the highest number of this fruit will get 1 point.
Okay.
Whoever has the lowest number of this fruit gets
Gets lowest.
minus-
Yeah.
minus
All
1.
4 players.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, whoever has the fruit. If I don't have the fruit, I'm not
You
even.
won't get it.
Not counted. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm.
Okay.
So take this row.
You have to draw 3 cards.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 cards. Okay. Now, this with this icon, it means you will have to gift any player 1 fruit from your
Deck.
from
your
your
hand.
Your pile.
I don't know what you call it, but
Pile.
yeah,
Pile, yeah.
your collection.
Okay.
Okay. So.
So
He
it's your
draw.
turn. He draw.
So now you have
Put
to
them
pick
in.
from the columns.
No, you don't
Oh,
draw.
oh,
he needs to pick from the columns.
Okay.
That's it.
First pick the column, then you know. Because we're still starting.
Okay. So now you have to put 3 more?
Always 3.
Always 3.
Okay, in three piles.
Yeah. So how do you know where to put each pile?
1, 2, 3.
One by one. 1, 2, 3. Like this.
I get it.
Every time you
Okay.
have to, if you pick again.
Okay.
this
So
will be
if
0.
let's say someone picks this, you put 1.
Yes.
Yes, all the time.
Okay, I get it. Let's see. You know what? Seems interesting to me.
Okay.
Just to see how the mechanic works.
Yes.
I want to try.
So
So now I pick this. Do I gift something to someone?
yes, you have to give to one of these fruits
One of these.
to any player, and they
Okay.
have to accept it.
Okay, so they have no
Once-
choice.
Yeah, they have no
So
choice.
this is a prized card.
Yes. So once you do it, you
I
flip
thought
it.
you use it
Okay.
to
You have to use it right now.
Okay, so before anyone picks, I will do this, and I will give this to Abdul.
Okay.
Oh.
Be happy.
How generous.
Because he has 2 of a kind, so he gets more points.
And you have to put them on top of each
On
other. So
top.
you know, yeah.
If they're the same. But,
Yeah.
Okay.
Because this you use, you
I
put them on
put
the
3
side.
cards. I put 3.
Okay, you already put 3 cards. So for me, I will go. So I 1 point, 1 point. I will commit to that. And this one is 0.4.1. Okay. So I will go with the middle one. Now you have to put 3 cards.
Okay. Rahman?
Okay.
So that thing is the same. If
Same
you have-
thing, but
yeah, if you have
instead of
the-
-1, it's just the
yeah,
1.
but if you have the
The
highest,
most you
it's
get 3.
Yeah,
That's amazing. So now this is the prized pile because it has this and this.
maybe I don't know.
That's how I get it.
No.
All right. Then
So I
I'll
understand it.
take this.
Maybe I shouldn't have given that hint.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. So. How to organize this? Or should I keep them on top of each other? Or?
No, no, no.
Oh.
All on top. Same fruits on the top,
Okay.
and I like this.
So
Okay.
I'll keep this here.
So the rainbow,
Rainbow.
there is only
New
one
mechanic.
rainbow in this deck of cards, and the rainbow you can put on any fruit to complete your set.
Okay. I get it. Ramis, it's your turn.
Pick a pile. Any pile.
Obviously, the rainbow.
Obviously,
Yes.
yeah.
Now that we know. Mhm.
Read the cards gently.
Yeah, please.
Oh dear God.
All right.
I'm guessing that's
So this one, when you take it,
Mhm.
you get all your cards like this,
Mhm.
and then you flip them.
No one can see your card.
No one can see your cards or steal your cards. 'Cause there
So
is
they
another-
have to remember what cards you have.
Yes,
Oh.
even you,
Yeah.
because basically, the bird.
Even he can't see?
Yes.
even he can see it.
Okay.
Because basically, this bird Tokono, he hits fruits underground.
Okay.
So that's the idea.
Okay.
So, your turn.
Big pile. And also I have matching stuff. Ooh, interesting.
gift card.
No
Okay.
one took it.
That's because it's got that reverse thing on it.
Yeah,
That's infinity.
This is
it's a mask.
It's a mask.
I thought it was. Oh, okay.
It's
You
not
always
fitting.
thought
It's all masks.
Oh, all masks. So
Stop criticizing.
this icon means you can steal any food from any player.
So it's your turn.
Okay.
and we all
So I'll
know.
make it simple. And here.
Okay, and
Can
then
I use it now? Or?
yes, you have
Yes,
to use it
now
right
when
now.
you get it.
Okay. Take this pile.
No, one fruit.
One fruit.
Not the pile.
Oh, one fruit.
Yeah.
What? What? I didn't know the rules.
It's fine. It's fine. And I think that's it.
Yep.
Right?
No, this
Yeah.
one's remaining, right?
There's one more card.
No, خلاص, because
okay.
everybody played equally now.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
Okay,
how do
now-
we do
So now we count.
Now we count. For example, here
Count
you have
pairs, right?
one point. So put them put those on the side.
Mhm.
Then 1 plus 6 plus 6 plus 3 plus 0, and then we count whoever has the highest with these, and then that's your
Okay, I
score.
understand. I need to bring out my calculator. I don't want to do math right now.
Yeah, it's
An
it's
Asian
easier
that
to,
doesn't want to do math.
I know, right?
What
So
about
I
the flip
have-
card? I have the flip card in my pile.
no,
No,
so
so-
doesn't
use,
count. No.
So from each pile, so this I get 3 points because
Yes.
I have 2. Yes.
Yes,
And the
for
rainbow?
Plus
you can plug it to
any of your things.
any of your fruits.
So,
Okay.
so what's the math here?
Plus
So this is
3.
one
You don't
card,
do-
right?
Yeah.
So it gives you 1.
Okay, so 1. What else? How do I?
Which number to count?
Yeah.
The first one?
No,
yeah,
it's
yeah. No.
no. If you have one card,
It's
pick
one.
the first one.
Yeah. If you have two
Okay.
cards,
That's what you add. If you have 2 of the pair, you
Now-
take the second
Okay,
number.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
there
If
you
you
go.
have 3 of a pair, you
Ah, that
take the
makes
third
sense.
number and
That
so
makes
on.
sense.
Okay. So
Okay.
1.
So I will add these last. Right?
yes, exactly.
These
yeah.
are last. Okay.
Then, and I have put them here on the side.
Minus.
8 plus
Okay, so that's
6 plus 8 minus
Okay, so
2
let me
so that's
Yeah.
0 since
plus 3.
Plus 8.
since I have 2 of these.
Two.
What does that mean?
Who has the highest? He has the highest. Then,
Plus
Yeah, he has
3.
too many cards.
Hold
You
on,
don't
hold
need
on,
to
hold
count
on.
even.
Plus 12
No, it's a
plus-
different kind of.
yeah, I know. But from
one
this fruit,
plus-
Yeah.
he has the highest. So for him,
So how
it's
do I-
1 1 1. For you is minus 1 minus 1.
So I
and
get
minus
3
1.
points from this,
So
right?
I minus 1 on this one.
Minus 2.
Minus
2.
2.
So I get 3 points.
Yes.
Okay. So now
I got
the
4.
avocado,
I got
you have the most. So
Okay.
you have 3, 6, 9
So 9.
plus 9. I get a plus 1.
Yes.
Correct.
He has 1. You
One.
get plus 1.
Mm-hmm.
I think based on the calculations, I get 14.
Okay.
If I'm
And
right.
then I get
I am 31.
bananas.
Uh,
He has the most.
6.
6.
Yeah.
So you add 6 and then I only get 0. I
6
don't
plus
get
1.
yeah.
Yeah.
7.
So the
Yeah.
math on this is 1.
So what's your math?
This is 6, 7. This is 1, 8. 8, this is 1 minus 2 is 6.
Mm-hmm.
6 plus 6 is 12.
No, you don't add it. You just get 6.
No, he had.
It has
yeah.
to add all.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought you're adding the 2.
1,
The two
6,
coconuts.
7, 8. 8 minus 2 is 6.
6.
6.
Plus 6 is 12.
6 is 12.
You have 3 of a pair, so 9.
12 plus 9 is 21.
21.
21, this is 3. 2, 3, 21,
Three, yeah.
24. 24 plus 4 is 28.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
28 plus 1 is 29. My score is
Okay.
29.
29.
29.
Right,
I
so-
got 60.
Oh my.
Okay, maybe I'm doing the math wrong.
Dollars.
No, 60 because he has.
Correct,
12.
right?
He has
Yeah.
12. You have 12.
Yeah.
So 12
Yes, so
plus
7.
1
You have 2.
Plus
plus
1.
4.
12
4.
plus 6 is 13.
Yeah.
13 plus 3 is
Yeah, I did.
16?
I think I did correctly.
16 plus 1
Hold
is
it.
0.
60?
Yeah, so
Yes,
that's
I think I
nothing.
did correctly.
16
But we can try
Here's
again. We
minus
can try
2,
again.
no
so
problem.
it's 14.
So,
So it's right. I'm
so I
14.
started from here.
14.
From here.
Let's start from here. So
So from the
12
bottom.
Math
Okay.
right, I am
So 12
14. Okay.
plus
plus 1
1
plus 4
plus 4
plus 3
plus 3
plus 0
plus
minus 2.
0
You're the accountant. I don't.
minus 2
Yes.
Thank
Plus
God you don't have an
8
engineer
plus 8
Oh, don't.
plus 3
Don't.
plus 3
plus 3
plus 3
plus 3
plus 3
and 0. That's it.
Oh, you won.
plus 0. 35, man.
35. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
I did the math incorrectly.
Okay, so 35, I'm 31. So
I got
Yeah, I'm
wins.
third.
I got 14.
First, second, third, and fourth.
Yeah, math.
You are controlling the game, man.
Ironically,
Like the last one.
Ironic, the
Okay.
Asian one.
Let's give it a good shuffle and then we'll put it back.
This was fun. I like this
Oh, yeah.
one. I like this one.
Mechanics are so.
I feel like my wife and I would get into a lot of arguments when
see?
we play this, but it'll be fun for sure.
You're both Asian and you're both into math.
Oh no, my wife is not into math.
Oh,
Which you did wrong.
So, how do you like Tokano? Do you find it fun, boring, easy? hard.
Oh, it's also problem solving. So I like problem solving games
Okay.
because it's a problem. I mean, in sense of solving the math of like which pairs to get, and like which pairs to give if you are able to give, and which ones to steal.
And after you get the rules, you
Yes.
have to understand which pile to get the better number, so that you can get the highest number. Which actually
And the hiding mechanic actually helps you a lot.
Oh,
So it was a good strategy, I think, for me when I picked the big pile with the hide thing and the steal.
and the best thing about it is that you actually have to finish the pile.
Yeah.
So that there is no like time limit. Wait for it, and you know how to gift a card that is useless to you.
Yeah.
That would be a disadvantage to you, and steal a card that would be
Advantageous to you. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Ramis?
I like the part about the critical thinking, where you kind of develop stuff with the fruits and all, and the points plus minus, and the mechanics are very. You have to deep dive into the mechanics of it. Like you have to be very aware of what the opponents are having the cards, and if you flipped it, then you have to keep what cards you had, which you have to steal. So I just enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah. Very interesting.
Right,
For
cool.
sure.
I'm glad you guys like the game.
Yeah.
So Tokano is also available in English form
Okay.
through our website and store 974. The localized version, as I mentioned before, we didn't bring it yet to the market, but it's available on our website.
Yes.
You
I
can
would
purchase
like to add for the viewers at home, these games lasted about like maybe 15-20 minutes
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
each one, and they were both like very engaging and very fun to play. A lot of problem solving, which is good for like kids developing, you know,
Yes.
and for
And it's
bonding
quite
with your
colorful.
parents.
It's
Yeah.
quite colorful.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
fruits and all, they get educated about different fruits, and
Yes,
different colors.
yes.
Yeah.
That's educational in that way. Just off the track, if I order it online, how much time does it get to deliver if you say that we can book it online?
Within a
So,
day.
Within the day.
Yeah.
In the day.
Yeah.
Oh,
From our website within a day, so
Yeah.
you can find them there easily. But just to let you know, the English version is a little bit expensive than the localized version, because the localized version we own it
Okay.
basically. Yeah, and I want to really be clear about this. The English version of these games is 90 riyal.
Okay.
The localized versions are 75 riyal, which is the
Nice.
price we set. There's still English versions available on the
Yes,
market,
yes,
which
yes.
we want to kind of clear them out. But there are other games that in this form, but not localized, only in English.
Okay.
So if you want to have like the whole collections, you can find them there. Right?
So another question is the localized version. The difference is just the manual, or you are producing it differently, like the
Nothing.
boxing and
It's
everything.
from the same manufacturing.
Okay.
The only difference is our logo is there, and it's called Arabic and English. Okay, and the manual has Arabic and English as well.
That's the
Right.
difference.
Right, so let's go to the final game,
Okay.
which is
We have Kariba.
Kariba.
It's a competitive game for 2 to 4 players. Did you know we run a tournament for in Geekend for
I did
Kariba?
see that. Yes, I did
Yeah.
see that.
It was very
You were commentating on it also.
well, a little bit.
A little bit, yes.
A little bit, but it was really fun. People tend to love these competitive games. So what we have here is bunch of cards and this
Puzzles.
Puzzle
it's,
pieces.
puzzle pieces, but not really that complicated. Okay, so the idea with Tokano is we are creating here a lake. Okay, where basically the animals
Okay.
coming here and drink from this lake. Okay,
Lake.
Okay.
Okay.
so just give me a minute.
Yeah.
To put
the
these. Yeah. So a bunch of animals coming to get this water from the lake, and the idea is if you have a bigger animal, it scares the smaller animals.
Okay.
Once you scare the smaller animals, you get points. That's it. I mean, that's the general idea. We'll see how you guys play the game. over
Just
here.
for an idea, which is the smallest and which is the biggest animal?
Well, the biggest is elephant.
In the card.
It's in the cards, but the biggest is elephant.
Just for the idea.
Yeah, and the smallest one is the mouse.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so Kariba, each player will have 5 cards. Let me
Okay.
just give it a good shuffle.
Hmm.
2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay. Now the rest, put them in. You can check your cards. Okay. Now let me teach you the game, not from here, from this deck of cards. So basically you have these cards in your hand, and when you play a card, you play it against the similar number.
Corresponding
So
number.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I play here, Abdurrahman plays here, you play here.
Okay.
It goes normal, right? Then he
So
plays
the,
here.
the pile builds up.
Yes.
Like, okay.
Exactly.
Can you have the same animals?
Yes. This is what I'm coming to. So whenever you play, you draw a card. You play 1 card, you draw a card.
Okay.
If you play 2 cards, you draw 2 cards. So you have to have 5 cards in your hand.
All the time. Okay.
Once one animal reaches 3 cards or more, it scares the lesser animal.
Okay.
Or the higher number scares the lower number.
Lower number. Okay.
So if I did this, I scare this animal and I take it as a point.
Okay.
Okay.
So the person who played it will take it.
Yes. So for
Can you-
example,
yeah.
Abdurrahman, he goes like, okay, I will do this. 1, 2, you scare this animal. This is your
This
point.
is yours. Huh?
Yeah.
And
Okay.
then he will draw 3 cards again.
Draw as much cards as he played.
So he kills 5.
Okay.
Can
For
you-
example,
Yeah.
if he plays, for example, another 7, you take these 3 cards.
Even if it's on the other
The
side.
opposite side.
Not the opposite
Not
side.
necessarily.
Another one. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
whoever next to the
Yeah,
next animal.
Can you play 2 animals
No.
on one side and one side?
No, no, no.
No.
Okay.
Either-
If I have, for example, if I have number 3 animal, 3 cards, so I can play them all
You can
together.
play all together, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
easy as that. So yeah, very simple. Let
So
me.
the end result is the person with
You
the
can proceed,
most
I'll
card
shuffle.
wins.
So we can proceed with the game. I can shuffle it.
All right.
Okay, hold on. This is such fine.
He
Okay,
likes,
sure.
he likes to
So
shuffle.
the card.
Because I also like to shuffle.
We all-
Apparently.
We're tabletop gamers, man.
This is Yu-Gi-Oh style shuffling right there.
Okay.
So
Your
the person with the most card wins.
Yes. We play
Not
them.
necessarily points.
No, not the numbers. It's just
So the number is just an indicator.
Yes.
It's not a point system.
All
Okay.
right.
One more rule.
Okay.
So the highest number is 8,
Yes.
which is the elephant.
Yes.
Right? Elephant scares everybody. Okay.
Oh.
Except
mouse.
if the mouse. If you have 3 of the mouse, it scares the
Elephants
8.
are afraid of mouse.
There you go. That's the idea. So if
But
you have
need
3 here,
3 mice.
yeah,
get the elephant.
every animal gets, you need 3, 3 of a kind. Scares the number 8, but
Okay.
doesn't scares the number 7,
Okay.
right?
Get it.
So
So
that's
it will scare number 8.
That's it.
If the 3 mouses are there, or one number 2 is here, will it scare number 2 or no?
No.
This will go this way.
Yeah.
If this way.
only the higher scares the lower.
Okay.
That's it. Basic is that. Okay, so I will start
Let us
with.
proceed.
So we play this game in 2 rounds, but for the sake of podcast, we'll
Yes.
just play it for 1 round.
No problem.
Okay. So I go, for example, like this, and then I draw a card.
Okay.
Okay. Right. So I'll play these 2 here and here. And
Why would they play? You have nothing
yeah,
to
so
scare.
there's nothing to scare. I was gonna say, yeah.
Fine.
The strategy is to keep
Building.
to the last, you know.
All right. All right. So I'll play a number 6
There you
here.
go.
Draw 1 card.
Turn?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So so now I know we set up the
Game, yes.
Your turn.
I'm just thinking. So I do that. It's just there.
Yep.
yeah, we're setting up the what do you call
Yeah,
it?
you're setting up your points.
Yeah. Oh wait, I have. Play another numbers. Card.
Mm-hmm.
Why would
But
you
you
do
don't-
that?
You're not
There's
scaring
nothing-
anything.
Yeah.
You're not scaring anything.
Yeah, don't play the number.
You're not trying to match
Yeah,
3.
You should
You're
not,
trying to get cards. So you wanna like, you know, let's say you have a cheetah. You play the cheetah, so you get the 4. I
Yes.
think, right? Correct.
Yes, that is correct.
Acha, just remove this way, right?
build the field, then you can scare. Yeah,
Yeah.
Draw a card.
Draw a card.
draw a card.
You're not good with cards, right?
Yes,
Yeah, it's my hands
it's
are big. It doesn't
He
say
has
this.
big hands.
No,
Nope.
it has. You have to have three
a
cards.
higher number.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you get a third 4, then you.
So, if I do this, for example, 2, I draw
Ah.
2.
He
and
gets
then
the
I get
the 2 giraffes.
both of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's 2 points for me.
Yes.
So tense.
Yeah.
Yeah. The final cards.
Down to the final card.
I feel like it actually should have been more intense.
Your turn.
Okay. These 2.
Nice.
Oh, only 2.
Only 2.
Yeah.
Basically gonna win the game.
Yeah.
Oh, you did say that, right?
Hmm?
You did say that, right?
Yeah.
You have the 1?
Yes.
I have the 1.
I knew it. I knew it.
I was I knew I should have.
Waited, huh?
Everyone was waiting, to be
I
honest.
was waiting for the right moment.
Everyone
to play
was
the one.
waiting. Play your
Your
card.
turn.
Uno.
Yeah, see, I was also waiting.
It's,
Everyone was waiting.
I knew I should.
your
So I
turn.
get
I
this.
don't have cards.
And
no, you don't. No, you don't
No, I
get
don't?
anything.
No,
No.
it's 2, right?
Yeah.
It goes this
the-
way.
No, only the ones
only the
scared
Oh,
me.
only the 8. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. The final card.
And you get. No, because
it doesn't
no.
get.
Oh, yeah, it's only.
So-
yeah, you gotta
So that's it, right? Now we
Yeah.
count points.
Yep. So 5,
I had the worst hand in this.
I feel like I won. I hope I won.
10,
Leo, Leo.
15.
14,
One.
15, 16.
15.
One,
I have 16.
3, 4,
I think
5,
Abdurrahman wins.
6, 7,
2,
8,
3.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
Yeah,
17,
even.
18,
Yeah.
19,
Let's go!
20, 21, 22.
By the count of 22.
Let's go.
Abdurrahman
It's
has
that
won the
last
game.
play.
Yeah,
it's that last play.
Yeah.
I waited
That was
because
sick.
I was
Okay,
waiting
it
for
was
someone to
amazing,
play the
man.
one.
Everyone was waiting for
All the
Yeah,
games
yeah.
are so much better. I love them all.
I love
This was
I
great,
can't pick a
man.
favorite.
I love
Seriously.
Kariba, honestly.
How do you guys like Kariba?
This is more my pace.
Oh yeah.
I'm very competitive.
Yes.
I'm very competitive.
This actually works if it's like for both adults and children at the
Yes.
same time. Yeah, because it gives like a like
Helps kids think
it
out of the
helps-
box.
Yeah, it helps them think about outside the box. You got math problems, the color coordination, and understanding of which animals are like the top of the food chain.
Kind of, yes. It
Yeah,
helps.
even though they're drinking water, but that's
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, water is essential for life.
And the stereotype of the mouse scaring the
Scaring
elephant.
the elephant, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. So same thing. Kariba is actually available in our website and Store 974. Store 974 only carries the English version, but we are planning to bring in the localized
Localized version, yeah.
very soon. So that's the third game as promised with you guys. We also localized these 2 new games. Actually came. Actually, these
Ninjan.
Ninjan. Yes. So these 2 games actually launched this year,
Okay.
and we had the chance to localize them. So we're kind of next to the game. Bandido, for example, currently sold more than 1 million copies around the world.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean in different languages.
Yeah,
different
yeah, yes,
something like that.
crazy.
Kariba is basically the author for it. It's Rainier Knizia, is one of the famous board game designer in the world.
His name sounds familiar. I've heard him before.
No, I don't think you know him, but I met him once.
No, I'm saying I heard the name before.
Okay.
Maybe in passing.
Could be, yeah.
Since he's a board game designer.
Of course,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah. And we, like I said, we got a chance to localize newest game 2014, and this is also will be coming in the retail markets ve-
Ninja.
very
Yeah.
soon. But if you guys or anyone wanna grab these games, it's available on our website at the moment.
Yes. What's your website, just for the viewers?
It's majlis-shabab.qa.
Nice. Yeah. So, Abdurrahman, thank you for joining us,
Thank you for inviting me.
and to the viewers,
It was a
thank you
pleasure
for
having you.
watching as well.
And we'll
I
get him
hope
again.
We'll try and get you again with the premiere of your game,
Sure.
exclusive right here, first, world first.
No one else will.
No one
have.
else.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exclusive gameplay.
Right.
Only in Qatartainment.
All right.
Yes,
Close us
I
out,
know.
Abdurrahman.
All right. Don't forget to like and subscribe this video. And if you got any ideas on what other board games you'd like us to play, any other card games you'd like us to play, make sure to put them in the comments below. Again, don't forget to subscribe. We need them. We gotta need more subscriptions. And
Also, Star 974 sponsor, please.
please sponsor us. We work so hard.
All right, guys. Bye.
We'll see you next week for another episode of Qatartainment. Bye.
Bye.